you're an expert, an insider on NXIVM. In fact, you know what? I've read a bunch of accounts where you've been credited with saving these, for lack of a better term, slave women from being branded and escaped. They were later able to escape this sex slave cult that was internally known as DOS. Now, explain how DOS fit into NXIVM. And as you do that, I just want you to know, I just really, as someone who spent a lifetime in criminal justice, I just want to thank you for having the courage to stand up against those people who couldn't defend themselves.
Well, thank you, Mike. In 2015, Keith Raniere's prime, what I'd call wing woman, she was an heiress, contracted cancer. And now her talent was always recruiting young women for Raniere's bedroom. And she was now stricken with cancer and was no longer able to procure young ladies. And some of the other women tried their best to get him young ladies, but they weren't really quite as good. Raniere never met a woman directly. It was always women would talk about him. They'd go to a class. They would say to the young, approachable woman, "You are really smart and you really look like you could make it in the upper ranks of NXIVM. How would you like to meet Keith himself?" So he never really met any women directly until there was a significant buildup. He finally came up with an idea. I've got a great idea now, he thinks. I'm going to have a master-slave group where I will be the ultimate master. I'll have 8 of my harem be my first-line masters, and they'll go out and recruit other women, but they won't tell them that I'm the secret leader of the sorority. We'll call it a women's empowerment group. We're going to make women more powerful by making them slaves. So his 8 women go out and they start recruiting women, and these women recruit women. Nobody knows except the 8 that Keith is at the head of the, he's the master. Now he starts handing out orders. And in this group, you have to give blackmail material. They call it collateral. So everybody has to obey their master. Now he starts handing out orders that the women have to be assigned to seduce him. And this is how he got into trouble, because the feds called that sex trafficking.